let's jump in tomorrow's action because we got a loaded slate. Game 1. St. Thomas, but we have some daytime college hoops. Isn't that fantastic? We do have a Queens game at 9 a.m. by the way, against CCCC Centurions, Carolina Christian Centurions College. 4 fucking C's. Unbelievable. So you do have college hoops at 9 a.m.
C4, Colby. C4.
C4. I like that. I like that. They need to come up so I can use that. C4 coming into Queens. We don't have a line on that one, but we do have a line on this one. The Tommies are heading to Kalamazoo. Make sure you hit up Waldo's for those liquor pitchers. Western Michigan's laying 1.5. I'm on Western Michigan. I'm not fucking taking St. Thomas on the road. And by the way, Western Michigan's improved. I've taken them a couple times this year. They beat Mercer the last time they stepped on the hardwood. I feel like they're improved. Yeah, I mean, they almost knocked off Northwestern. They covered against Ohio State. They beat the Lions, Sela at the buzzer. I'm all over this Bronco team. The Tommies, get out of here, man. I'm sick of. Look, Tommies, you were once my team, but you guys suck on the road. Every fucking player you have looks like a short ass version of Kevin McHale. I can't do it. What are you doing here?
It's a standalone game, man.
Okay. I mean, no, I have no problem betting this. I was saying, what are you doing though?
Oh, we're going to have a battle. Oh. I am not quitting the Tommies. Let's go. Get this Western Michigan bullshit out of here. Let's go, Tommies.
You're a fucking lunatic. All right. You might have hit tonight, but you're overconfident.
Right.
You're overconfident on these little 5'9" guards that all look like fucking Kevin McHale. All right. They're like stapled to the floor.
I can relate.
Now we got a problem. We
got a lot battle, folks. Pick Dundee. Ride it with the Broncos. Moneyline Max said, take the Tommies in Kalamazoo. Moving along. This, I could be talking. I feel pretty decent about this. The Cougs of Charleston taking on the Flamin' Libs on ESPNU. This game once again in Boca Raton. Liberty's laying 6.5. I'm taking Liberty either way, but should we bet Liberty?
I've thought about it, but how do we think they respond on a back-to-back when Charleston didn't play today? They're going to have the fresher legs, but I do like the bounce back. I'm going to take the points. I'm torn on this game. I'm not betting.
I'm not taking the points. Give me the Flamin' Libs, but I'm not betting it. But I will bet this one. The Houston Cougars are going into the Cinta Center. Take on the Musketeers. This place gets fucking lit. Houston's a better team, but I don't care. You hit the road on college hoops. It's a death trap. I'm locking up the Musketeers. Fire off that fucking gun. Where are we at here? Give me the Musketeers plus 7.5 points. You might even want to wait on this. This might go to 8. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm going to join you. I mean, I'm a Big 12 guy, but man, 8 points at Xavier. They're coming off the bye game loss against Oakland. It's going to be an all-in effort from Xavier. They'll keep this close. I think Houston probably wins by 1 possession. Give me Xavier, lock it up. It's going to be fucking rocking in that place.
Yeah. Noah, I see you're here. YouTube.com/The College Experience. What's up, Noah?
I understand that it's the first road game for Houston, but I'm jumping in anyway because this line is going to close higher. I like Houston here. I think they are the unequivocally better team here. And Xavier coming off the loss against Oakland, I don't know how they're really going to bounce back here. They're without Zach Fremantle and Jerome Hunter. This is their first, honestly, true test. St. Mary's was broken the week that they played them, and they got a win over the Gales. Houston is not. They're absolutely rolling. And Xavier, I think they're a wounded dog without their 2 best players. Houston just Why did I bring up wounded dog after yesterday's episode? Anyways, Houston's just going to steamroll here. I have no doubt. Give me the Cougars.
Lock battle.
Yeah, all
lock
day.
battle.
All day.
Oh, taking them Stocky Road favorites.
I'm worried about you if you don't. This is like the Arkansas Duke game.
Oh.
I was on Arkansas.
I know, but I thought you would learn then that you're even a top 10 opponent going into the Cintas Center.
Skyline Chili, baby.
Good luck with you, buddy. This place gonna burn down. It's gonna burn down, buddy.
Chat's eating that phrase up.
But I do believe you might want to hang on a couple hours. I think this is gonna go up. I think most people are gonna be thinking like Beanick there.
Yeah, that's why I'm betting it now. I think it's short.
No. But I think regardless, even if I had to pick it right now, I think this is. I wouldn't be surprised if they won this outright. Xavier.
I have Houston 11.5, by the way. So
Houston wins by 4. That's what I say.
Yeah, I mean they probably might win the game, but this place, I don't know, man. I could see Xavier winning this. The energy of this building is going to be fucking insane. So let's go. Moving along. Oh, you fucking loser. Sorry, watching the game. Incarnate Word is laying 1.5 against Bethune-Cookman in Bethune.
Disrespectful.
I understand we've hit a little drought with Reggie Theus, but they can win this.
Who is Incarnate Word to be laying points on the road? What are we doing here?
I understand Bethune-Cookman's gotten blown out, and I've gotten several messages like, y'all are crazy for betting Bethune-Cookman. I don't care. I'm on Bethune-Cookman, and I can be talked into a lock here. Mac, what are you doing here?
Oh, yeah, they've lost 3 in a row. Wow, you got Incarnate Word coming to town. They should not be laying points. Wrong team favored. Bethune-Cookman locking up more swaction for Mac.
Wait, they're the fucking Wildcats, aren't they? Let's go. Noah, do you want to join us on this one?
No, I'm going the other way. Another lock battle here. It wouldn't be the first time Incarnate Word went into the one on the road and kicked the swag team's ass. They beat Pine Bluff by 19 on the road earlier this year.
I will say, does this count as a true road game?
It's Daytona Beach, baby.
Dude, I watched this home stadium like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Or wait a second. Was that not Bethune? That might have been Florida A&M. I don't know. I watched one.
Florida
There was
A&M who just lost the D2 whatever last night.
Me and Patty C were watching the game, and I think you could literally count the 6 people that were at the game. But either way,
the cards. Bird is the word.
We got another battle. Noah Beanick riding with Hot Dog. Tick Dundee and Mac having faith in Reggie Theus. Let's go.
They're going to be favored by tip-off. That's my prediction. Let's go.
Mount St. Mary's is laying 2.5 against Manhattan. I'll lay the 2.5, but this is a pretty decent game, actually. What are you doing here?
I went back and forth. I took the points.
Okay, I'm locking this one. I don't know. They're both 1-5, but I feel like Sienna's worse. All right, I'm not going to lock it. I will lay the 4.5 with Ryder, the moving company, against Sienna, but I am not going to lock it. What are you doing here?
I think Ryder's a better team, but man, I don't think I can lay that many points with them. Give me Sienna. God damn.
This one is a stone cold lock. Noah, I better see you back here because Slick Rick Pitino.
Oh yeah, this is a lock.
Coming into Morgantown. You can burn all the couches you want, all right? But Slick Rick ain't gonna get embarrassed in Morgantown. I'm locking up and betting my Johnnies in Mac's old stomping grounds. Are the battles just happening left and right here? What are you doing here?
So Rick Pitino all time at the Coliseum, 2-3. Every game's a 3-point game. He's going to lose this one. He's going to lose 4 out of 6. The Mountaineers are getting it done Friday night home dog in the mountains. There ain't no diners up there. Give me the Mountaineers outright.
I mean, dude. First off, Rick Pitino
He's lost in the mountains, baby.
He doesn't have a losing record against anybody. That's why he scheduled this fucking game. He wants to go there to dominate. All right,
bring it on, Slick Rick. I'll be in the building. I ain't gonna.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
We got another lock battle, folks. Pick Dundee riding with the Johnnies. Money line Max saying, give him those Mountaineers.
First true road game for Slick Rick too, and his new Johnny team.
Slick Rick travels in he's fine. Don't worry about him. All right.
All the Mountaineers it's gonna spook him up there, baby. Welcome to the mountains, Slick Rick.
Iona's laying 3.5 against Fairfield. I'll take Iona. I kind of like the play. What are you doing here?
You said you took Fairfield?
No, I like Iona in this spot, but I'm not gonna bet it. But I kind of like it. I could be talking into it, maybe. What are you doing here?
I kind of like Fairfield. I may lock them. I like the home dogs with teams that aren't very good laying points on the road.
Well, we're all over the place. I like this. St. Peter's is taking on Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is laying 1.5. I think St. Peter's is better, but I don't know. Give me the Peacocks up there in Niagara Falls. I don't feel good about this. Don't bet this game. What are you doing here?
Isn't it amazing that we're talking Friday night hoops and all of a sudden we're talking MAAAC and every other game we're like, I don't fucking know because these teams are all the same. Give me the points with the Peacocks, even though they completely embarrassed us the other night.
Yeah. Should we lock this game? Mercer's getting 15 points at Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Making Georgia to Atlanta is not that far, folks. Noah, I see you're here.
Yeah, Georgia coming off a big win against Florida State. They've got their rival Georgia Tech on deck. This is a nice sandwich spot here. I have my line at +10. We're getting +15 here with Mercer. Little brother angle. You guys know we love those. Give me the Bears.
Triple lock. I'm in.
Yeah, there's gonna be two people at this game. Everybody's going to Georgia, Alabama the next day.
Yeah. Let's go. Mercer Bears. Let's get it going. +15. Norfolk State's catching 13.5 at Richmond. I'll take the Spartans on the road there. Another in-state battle. I like taking the points. What are you doing here?
I kind of like the points as well. Little brother, man. Little brother. VCU's coming off that big Mike Rhodes win too.
Yeah, folks. And by the way, before we continue on with the rest of these picks, it's dangerous to talk shit early because, we're 2-2, things haven't been looking amazing today, but what just happened? We got down in the first half, double digits. People were saying, you don't know shit, Dundee. Well, there's one thing I know about the University of East Carolina. All right.
Because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina. You don't come to East Carolina. You don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
Boom. It was written. There we go, Michael. Pirates get it done again. I mean, how many times do you guys want to fade the greatest team in the land? All right, let's go. Sorry, back to the slate, as I'm sure they'll get a game ball in a little bit here. But I told you, Wilmington comes in thinking they're a hot shit. You little fucking Seahawks. All right, you're a fun story. I like Wilmington but you're still cowards until you have a football program. You're cowards. And anytime you come to Greenville, we'll outdrink you, we'll party you, we'll steal your girl, and we'll beat you on the basketball court and take your little shitty football team if you want. Come over there. We'll beat your ass. All right. You suck. All right. Let's go. I actually kind of like them too, but Not when they go up against the the head honcho. So, moving along, Maryland is heading into Bloomington. Indiana's only laying 2.5. Why are we not betting? I mean, first off, rematch of what? This was the national championship in like 2002, maybe 2001. I remember watching this one, and they were in different conferences back then.
Yep.
Now, they're in this is a conference game, but why should we not bet on Indiana? I feel like this line stinks a little bit. Am I crazy?
I think people are down on Indiana. I mean, there's a reason to be down on Indiana, but this is easy for me because you take the home team, whoever plays in it. Like if Maryland's at home, I'm locking Maryland. If Indiana's at home, I'm locking Indiana. The home team always wins this game. I'm locking up the Hoosiers.
I'll join you. Sorry, Mom. My mom graduated Maryland. I just think this smells a tiny bit, but I just feel like Bloomington is Bloomington. You know what I mean?
Is Signetti going to be announced?
That's true. Signetti will be there.
The football coach has a real bounce on those games, I feel like.
It's true. No, I see you're here again. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going to pull a Mac here because you know who Indiana has on deck? Michigan.
Who they got?
And we're going to kick their ass next week.
Oh,
next Tuesday.
You really hate Indiana.
I might even try to get into the building that Tuesday just for the absolute blowout that we're going to hang on the Hoosiers. But I like Maryland this year. Like I thought they were playing pretty bad early on in the year. I looked into this game a little bit further, and it didn't take too much hard work to find out that Maryland only won 2 road games last year. There were 2 road wins last year. Were Louisville and Minnesota. So yeah, this one stinks to high hell. I don't have the balls to bet it, but shout out to those who do.
All that.
Well, it looks like it's just a double lock. So all that, after all that, doesn't even lock it.
Damn compression shorts over there.
Next time you want to come tell your life story, at least be ready to make a fucking wager. All right?
Great guy.
It's like today was blue skies. It's blue skies in Michigan today. It's blue skies. I like this Northern Michigan football team. And are you going to bet?
Blue skies with snow.
Yeah. Blue skies with snow.
That's why Noah's all fucked up right now because it was freaking 70 one day and now it's like -10 the next.
Yeah. This guy's just telling stories over here. What the fuck's going on here? All right. Do you see a campfire anywhere? Do you see a fucking campfire anywhere? Are we making s'mores? No, we're not. You come here with a bet, buddy. All right. Let's go. Next up. Dude, why is Oklahoma playing Pine Bluff on a volleyball court? Have you seen this?
Is this like one of those who did it last year? Texas did it. Like they honored their old arena or something.
Well, I can dig that, but
yeah.
Why don't you give that thing a paint job or something? I mean, it looks all crazy. Anyway, well, you don't have that money. You got that SEC blood money. The fuck's going on? Let's keep this lock train going because most of my locks are all in the same section of the schedule. George Washington. Look, I might hate this team, but they're covering 9.5 at South Carolina tomorrow. I am loading up on the Colonials to cover 9.5. What are you doing here?
I absolutely love this spot because you know who the Gamecocks got on deck? Clemson. Both are undefeated. Great look ahead spot. Give me G-Dub. Keep this close. Notre Dame should have covered the other night against South Carolina. GW is better than Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Yeah. And our APB play is looking a little suspect because this fucking court, I didn't know it was being played. Open. Oh, it's wide open right now. It's at 28 right now. Folks, look, before we get to the next game, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Bet Rivers. Bet Rivers is available in 14 states plus Ontario, Canada. Bet Rivers has some of the best live betting markets in their space. Their betting menu is second to none, including a ton of props. So what are you doing, folks? Sign up using our link to get a risk-free bet up to $500. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/betrivers. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/betrivers. Perfect place to take George Washington, the Colonials, and the points. Sprinkle that money line. May I say that too? Problem with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, we are back on the college basketball experience, and yeah, G-Dub is a safe play. Moneyline Max locking it. I'm locking it. And yeah, I think it's a good play. Let's play that music.
It's filthy.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep the lock train going. There's one team that I just don't trust, and their name is Quinnipiac. Canisius is at home against Quinnipiac. Canisius is laying 3.5. Give me the Golden Griffs minus 3.5. Sick of this nonsense. All right. And by the way, we're down 31 now. This is a bad spot, a really bad spot here. Yeah. Anyway, Mac, what are you doing here?
This line kind of reeks for me. Give me the points.
Noah, I see you're here.
Yeah, Colby, all I needed was a little nudge. I mean, it's Canisius's first home game of the season against a D1 opponent, let alone it's the conference home opener. I think this is like a perfect spot for a win here for Canisius, and Quinnipiac is just so inconsistent, like you mentioned. So they are 5-1, but their schedule is dog shit. So give me Canisius.
You know, you guys talked me into it. No, good call on the first home game. Let's go. Laying points.
Look at
Triple
this.
lock.
Look at this.
Spinal.
Here we go, folks.
My line's 8.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
The Bryant Bulldogs are heading to Brown. Brown's laying 2.5. Nope. Give me Bryant, but I'm not betting it. What are you doing here?
I'm going back to the well, telling you what's going to happen. Browns laying points. I'm locking the Brown guys. They are going to win this game against Bryant. They are due. I feel like they've been knocking on the door. They lose all these close games. Give me the Brown Bears. Let's go.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Brown Bears. You're a wild man for that one. Little Arkansas battle. No, I'm not talking about the Clintons murdering people. I'm talking about Arkansas State, Little Rock. All right. Little Cock is laying 1.5. Dude, should I buy into Darryl Walker here? Should I? I feel like I'm eating shit every time I fade Darryl Walker. So I'm not betting this, but give me a Little Cock minus 1.5. What are you doing here?
I was so tempted to go 3 in a row on Little Cock, but I'm gonna steer clear of a lock here. I'll just take Little Rock.
I like Todd in the chat. He goes, "Why the fuck am I watching Oklahoma, Arkansas, Pine Bluff?" I'm in the same boat. There's a Creighton game going on, which is outside in the studio, but yet I'm glued to this ridiculous game. It's part of the fun of gambling.
I'm definitely getting canceled, by the way, because I totally blanked out on Brown's fucking mascot. I called them the Brown guys. So yeah, I'm definitely done.
Oh, did you say Brown guys? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, no, Rob pointed out. As soon as I said, I go, oh, that didn't come out right. I meant the Brown Bears. That's what I meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean?
The alcohol's talking.
Yeah, I mean, there's no hate behind that. You were just trying to say shit.
Yeah.
Everyone takes shit so fucking serious today. It's fucking terrible. You know what I mean? Anyway, if they take it wrong, it's on them. All right. Sela is catching 13.5 at LSU. A little in-state battle. I'm going to lay it. I like this LSU team, especially they just got whooped by Syracuse. They're going to put it on Sela. What are you doing here?
I struggle with this one. I'm going to take the little brother, but I'm not locking it.
Yeah. Southern Miss is taking on UAB. UAB's laying 8. UAB got their ass whooped the other night. I wonder, but 8 is just a little too. This is
Southern Miss is off a loss too.
Give me I'm going to take UAB, but I'm not going to lock this. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take the points. I'm not going to lock it either.
Towson taking on South Dakota State. This is one I hesitated on. Meaning, when I say that, I mean I thought about betting South Dakota State. I didn't pull the trigger yet, but South Dakota State's laying 4.5. Wait, and let me double check that. I thought it might have even came down.
It's in Sioux Falls. This line kind of reeks. I thought this would be like 5.5, 6.
I think this line moved recently too. 3.5. I'm seeing right now. 3.5.
Damn that.
I'm taking South Dakota State. You could talk me into a lock here. I don't trust Towson. Towson's whole team got taken apart.
Yeah.
Take it.
I'm gonna take the point. South Dakota State plays in all these fucking close games, so I don't really want to lay that number with them right now.
Yeah. Noah?
If you want or need a nudge, I like South Dakota State here as well.
Let's go.
I have it -7. I mean, Towson's only road win so far this year is against Coppin State. Shout out to Coppin State.
Greatest team in the country.
I mean, when they've actually faced good competition, Colorado beat them by 18. Houston beat them by 16. Wake Forest beat them by 10. North Texas beat them by 26.
They're going to beat them.
South Dakota State's not at their home court. This is at the Pentagon. So I think that's why you're getting like a little bit of a discount, but I'm all in.
I'm in. Let's go. Jackrabbit season. All right, let's go. Lay it with the Jackrabbits. Look, Towson's not going to know what the fuck they're doing when they enter the state of South Dakota. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this? All right. So, yeah, it's cold as fuck too. You know, no. SIU Edwardsville's catching 3.5 at Troy. Give me. This is one of the harder ones. I'm gonna take. Is this line? Why is a 3 and 4 team favored against a 5 and 3 team? But it's a far trip. Give me SIU though in the points. What are you doing here?
Well, I mean, you kind of look though at Troy. They have 3 of their losses are to Sam Houston, Eastern Kentucky, and Oregon State by a combined 4 points. And then their other one was Ohio. Compared to Edwardsville, I think I may lock Troy, man. I kind of like this spot a lot.
All right, you convinced me to take Troy, but I'm not locking it. I'm not touching this fucking game.
They're gonna put it on Edwardsville. Let's go.
Moneyline Max saying Trojan man. Iowa State's laying 12.5 against DePaul. I will lay the 12.5, but I can't take it because Iowa State only scores 47 points a game. I feel like. What are you doing here?
Yeah, give me the points. I can't lay double digits with Iowa State on the road.
Yeah. The Fighting Hawks of North Dakota are in Fullerton, California, taking out Cal State Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton's laying 4.5. This North Dakota team fucks with me, man. They really fuck with me this year. I know. I can't do it. Give me look. Fullerton's 4.5 point favorites. They're 2 and 4. Why is should we lock Fullerton? Let's lock Fullerton.
They're gonna fuck North Dakota up.
Give me the Titans. Give me the Titans minus 4.5. Let's go. Wyoming is heading to Portland. This is low key. Good game. It's a good game here going on here. Portland coming off that tough loss at the buzzer pretty much to Portland State. Portland's laying 2.5. I'll lay the 2.5. I think they get Wyoming here, but this is a good game, man. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take the Cowboys just because they just played the rival. A little bit of a letdown, I think.
BYU is heading to the Save Mart Center in Fresno, California. Oh boy, they're laying 15 points. I can't do it. Give me Fresno in the points. What are you doing here?
BYU has covered every single game so far this year. I'm going to lock Fresno. This is way too many points.
You just sold me. Let's go. Fresno plus 15.
Yeah.
Give me them dogs. What's up, Noah? I see you're here.
Yeah, let's make this one a triple lock, guys.
Fresno.
BYU just looks very, very good. Again, this is another discounted line. This is at, I think, the Jazz Arena.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a true home game for BYU. A little bit of a discount here. I have this one minus 20.5. So give me BYU.
Oh, well,
This
you're
is-
on BYU.
Wait a second. This is in Salt Lake City. That's right. I thought it was in Fresno.
No, it's Salt Lake City at the Jazz Arena.
I'm not betting
it's
this
BYU's
game.
crowd.
I'm not betting this game now.
Wait, so you're taking BYU?
Yeah.
Oh,
we were taking Fresno.
Yeah, give me the Dogs.
Yeah.
No, give me the Cougars.
I'm not. Look,
they
I
can't lay
thought
15 would beat the Mormons.
I thought this was at the Save Mart Center.
We've been laying 15 with the Mormons all season long. What's changed now?
No, it was only like 5.5
Now
against
we got a
State.
problem.
No, it
Now
hasn't.
we got a problem.
Let down.
They were laying
They
like 28 against Sela, and they blew them out by like 60.
Dude,
What's Fresno's money line?
what? Don't take this in Utah. The whole fucking state, like I said, the whole
Yeah,
state gets
BYU's
behind
crowd.
BYU.
I'm on the point still.
You're crazy. I'm off. I'm not betting this game
Fresno,
at all.
baby. Go
Yeah.
Dogs. Way too many.
We got a lock battle between the BYU Cougars and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Game of the night: UConn at Kansas. Kansas laying 2. Fuck out of here. In the fog. Locking up Kansas -2. Dan Hurley, you're not going to get that whistle at the fog. Mac, what are you doing here?
Biggest bet of the season so far. All over Kansas. We see they've been camping out for 2 days. The UConn doesn't have those quick little guards that will bother Kansas. It's size versus size. Give me the Jayhawks to make a statement in the battle of the national champions. Let's go Rock Chalk.
No, I see her here.
Yeah, let's triple lock this one, guys. Sorry
There you go.
for the other call here. Kansas, they were in a total look ahead against Eastern Illinois. You're going to get a lot of people saying this team doesn't really look that good. I don't think that they are as good as advertised as they were in the preseason. However, UConn, last year they were undefeated in non-conference play. How many road games did they play? They played 1 at Florida. I mean, Florida didn't even make the tournament last year. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
they're
a
just
different
not
animal.
tested on the road. And the fog, fucking lock it up.
Let's go. Kansas -2 in the fog.
Hey, where do you
What's
think
up?
this closes? 4, 4.5.
4.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in early, folks.
Yeah.
Shop till you drop on the college basketball experience. Purdue is laying 8.5 against Northwestern. I could have swore I saw this line drop too. Where the fuck is this game? I see an 8 also out there right now. I'll take the points. What are you doing here?
Remember, they lost to Northwestern last year. Purdue's known to lose these early December road games after winning the preseason tournament. Everybody fucking crowns them. Give me Northwestern. Lock it up. I think they might win this game.
Ooh, a lock.
Let's go.
Money line Max saying
Number 1's on notice tomorrow.
you should do a Wildcat parlay with Bethune Cookman, buddy.
No, you take another road chalk favorite?
No, I'm not betting this game, but I want to come in and say I think Northwestern is live. I'm not going to bet against my Boilermakers. I mean, I had them winning the national title. But Purdue lost this game last year at Northwestern. It was a gigantic get-up spot for Northwestern. It's actually, everybody underrates this building. Like, now that it's a new building, it's designed specifically from Collins, they have a home court advantage, and they flooded the courts last year. Purdue's worried about winning this game, not dressing up the score. So I like the points here, but I'm not going to bet it.
Last 2 years,
Hobo from Purdue. I hate Purdue. When's the last time they ever won anything anyways?
Last
Sorry.
2 years with Purdue, when they were like number 1 or number 2 in the country, lost at the rack on Harper's Hail Mary 3, the half-court shot. The other year, they went to overtime in Lincoln, Nebraska against Lynn Sanity. I mean,
Yeah.
all over Northwestern here. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lock for you. I'm not locking that.
It's Big Ten home courts, baby.
I might lock it if I get bored. Let's go.
I'm in the
All right.
I'm in the Colby zone. I might bet this if Colby always goes, I was rolling, so I bet it, or I was down big, so I had to bet the late one.
Yeah.
It'll probably get bet tomorrow.
Yeah, there is no backing off essentially. Like you're either You're either red hot, you keep betting, or you're chasing the dragon and you keep betting. All right.
Yao Ming's going down tomorrow. Zach Edey, bring it on, baby. Let's go.
San Diego. Actually, no. Let me read the second ad here. The college basketball experience. It's brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, they got NBA, they got NHL. Yes, the National Hockey League, and also they got college football and college basketball. Baby, simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in, folks. Noah, what are we thinking tonight, man? Is he?
He's talking
in the bathroom.
There he is.
Sorry,
There
I
he
was
is.
talking, but I was behind the scenes.
Oh, good.
So we've only got 2 games on the slate so far here from Underdog, and they're both not very enticing to me props wise because I hate the Indiana Maryland game like with a passion, but also I think Purdue Northwestern is going to be a bit low scoring. I think Boo Booey's going to have a day, but Purdue's defense is very good. And Northwestern was able to handle Zach Edey last year. So I think that's a spot that I don't really want to get involved in. So I have to go to my dreaded Hoosiers. And I'm going to take you to the guy that they kind of run their offense through. And it was somebody that I didn't really have on my radar coming into the year just because he had some questions about his motor. But Khalil Ware is the guy for this team. I mean, in the last game against Harvard, easily their best game of the season, he dropped 28, 8, and 3. I'm going to take his points, rebounds, and assists higher than 23.5. He's cashed this in 4 of these 7 games they've played, or 4 of the 6 games they've played so far this year, against Florida Gulf Coast, against Army, against Wright State, and against Harvard. So I'm going to take a shot there. I'm not totally confident. Again, we only have 2 games. I didn't really like both of them. But I do have an announcement. SGPN is doing daily Underdog Pick'em articles starting in December, and I will be writing them. So
there we
each
go.
day I'll be putting out my favorite player projections from Underdog Fantasy. You can check it out at sportsgamblingpodcast.com.
And one more time, what was your prop right now?
I like it is Khalil Ware higher than 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
All right. Now look, you have to take more than one. That's how it works, but you can stack props on top of each other. Now, Fletcher Lawyer higher or lower than 1.5 threes made. What are we thinking here, Mac?
I mean, he's not a freshman anymore. Let's go higher.
Do you like Braden Smith better at that same prop price or same higher 1.5?
Let me see what they both did at Northwestern last year.
I think they both were swallowed up.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like they will play better. I like Northwestern tomorrow, just because of the environment and the
how about Zach Edey higher or lower 11 boards?
Lower. Foul trouble tomorrow night. He hits the road. He gets in foul trouble.
He never got into foul trouble last year. Not like
because he gets every fucking call.
Yeah, so I don't think he's going to get into foul trouble
tomorrow night, baby.
Last year he wasn't.
Do you like what's the best of those 3? What were you going to say, Noah?
Last 2 games, Braden Smith's hit the higher than 1.5 threes. Checking Zach Edey. We're talking about rebounds here for Edey.
Yeah.
And it was 11.5.
No, it is 11 flat.
He's
last year he had 8 against Northwestern.
Yeah, he's hit 11 exactly in 2 games, but I mean he's come under the number in 3. So he's actually only hit the higher twice.
So we're taking the lower.
Season. So Mac's point about him getting in foul trouble is not going to come true. I don't think they just don't call fouls on Edey, but I think the lower is definitely a possibility here. He's only hit it twice this season.
Putting $30 on this thing.
He had 4 fouls against Tennessee. Tomorrow night's the night. Boop, boop.
$30 will get you 90 on that. Just like that. Boom. Submitted. Let's go. Folks, that's why I mean, how great is this? Underdog Fantasy is really, really awesome. I really recommend it. And look, when you sign up with the promo code TCE SGPN, Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. Once again, that promo code TCE SGPN. And once you do that, take a screenshot of you in there. Show me that, and we're gonna enter you in a David Stern like draft lottery where you're gonna basically win. It's rigged, you know what I mean? You're gonna win a college basketball experience sweatshirt. You'll be able to go around town chasing ass wearing that thing. Nope, they're gonna be chasing you. That's how that works. Look, check out those shirts too. Get a Pick Dundee t-shirt. Unbelievable stuff there. All right. Shout out to Jim Gray. Jim Gray in the chat. Appreciate Jim Gray. Hold on. I have a word from Jim Gray. I think somewhere on this soundboard here. Actually, maybe I don't. I don't know.
The fuck is that?
No, that's not Jim Gray. Anyway, I had the Tyson drop somewhere here. I can't find it, but anyway, yeah, do that, folks. Also, we're brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. All right. Continuing on this journey on the college basketball experience. A few more games on the slate. San Diego State heading across town to take on UCSD. UC San Diego there. The San Diego State's laying 14. Stop it. I will lock up San Diego State minus 14. Is this the road? They're going to have the crowd. What are you doing here?
I mean, I feel like this is too big a number to lock up San Diego State. I'll lock battle you. Give me UC San Diego. This is little brother, man.
They don't have a fan base.
They're gonna show up tomorrow, baby.
You know Michael Barker, college football campus tour. He's a UCSD grad. He's the first to tell you this. He's like, yeah, they don't have a fan base. So I think
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
And let's go. Where the hell is
Spinal.
We got a lock battle here. Pick Dundee riding with the Aztecs. Moneyline back. Riding with SDS or UCSD, whatever the fuck it is.
Let's go, baby.
We had Hampton, Maryland Eastern Shore canceled, by the way, but St. Mary's is laying 3.5 in Boise, Idaho, the Albertsons Arena, whatever the hell it's called. I'm gonna lay the 3.5, but I thought about betting this. You could talk me into betting St. Mary's, but Boise's pretty good.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I got no feel. I both teams are kind of desperate. St. Mary's already has 4 losses. Boise lost 2 out of 3 in that tournament back home. I'll go Boise, but I could see this coming either way. So I think it comes right down the wire. Give me the points.
Yeah. And those are our plays for the night. Now I want to key in on what is currently going on. We are sweating Pine Bluff plus 30 or 29.5, wherever you got this, as they're currently down 28 with 6 minutes left. The sweat, super legit. Also Tennessee Tech. I don't know what the fuck happened. They were neck and neck. They actually had a 6-point halftime lead, but North Alabama is up 15 with 20 seconds left. We're going to lose money on the Golden Eagles.
Damn them.
Yes, but don't worry. Rice just won by 20. We were all over the Rice Owls. Who just won their first home game. Delaware State is up 12 on Chicago State. We should have bet the Hornets. I knew they're better. Samford also drilling Louisiana by 22. Glad I didn't bet that. And then currently with 1 minute left, Illinois State has an 8-point lead at UIC. Me and Moneyline Mac lock this up. The Redbirds This was a late lock by me on the show last night in our picks section. And glad I didn't bet SEMO because they're down they might be the worst team in college basketball. UMKC is up 22 points on SEMO. Hawaii only down 5 at the half against Utah. Creighton up 18 in Stillwater. Mike Boynton. Bye.
We got a second half to play still.
Yeah. Texas State only down 8 with Texas at halftime. We have money on that. We also have money on UTSA as they're currently up 6 on Lamar at the half. We still have UC Davis and Oregon State to tip, and same with Riverside and UCLA. Remember, no Mick Cronin. He has the Rona. That's what we're waiting on. But I mean, should we do game balls? Do we have enough to do game balls here?
Yeah,
I think we do.
Yeah.
Well, you know my first game ball. We were down 10 early, but we got the heart of Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Pirates. Who's your first game ball?
For the 1000th time in the last 2 years, FAU. I mean, beat the piss out of Liberty the way you did. The old folks said, "Get them flaming libs out of here."
The second game ball for me, I think we got to go Butler.
Yeah.
Butler gets a big win. They're looking a lot better than a year ago. Thad Matta, year 2, working out looks like. So the Butler Bulldogs get the second game ball for me. Who is your third game ball?
I don't even know what league they're in. I thought they were in the SWAC. They're actually in the MEAC. Coppin State, making me look like a genius after Alabama A&M last night. Shout out to my SWAC and MEAC schools. Let's go, baby.
Unbelievable play.
You guys need more home games, man. Disrespected.
Yeah. The final lock of the night for me will go to. Am I jinxing it if it's not officially done yet?
Who is it?
Illinois State. They're up 7 with 54 seconds left, but
that was a lock of mine.
I know we both locked it.
I know.
I want to put the Redbirds there. If they don't hit, then I don't know. Then take fucking.
We quit.
Yeah, take Rice if not. All right. Folks, we are the College Basketball Experience. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Did you want to recap the picks today? Or
yeah, let's recap the picks. I'm locking up Xavier plus the points. Bethune-Cookman, the Wildcats. I'm also locking up St. John's, Rick Pitino coming into Morgantown. He's going to take down everybody. All right. Mercer, dude, this line's climbing. I see it at 16 now. Mercer plus the points against Georgia. Also locking up Indiana minus the points against Maryland. George Washington plus the points. Sprinkle that money line against South Carolina. Canisius minus the points against the Aqueduct Quinnipiac. And also going to be locking up South Dakota State against Towson. Cal State Fullerton against North Dakota, the Fighting Hawks. Also locking up Kansas. Love the Kansas play. One of my favorites, believe it or not. Might be locking up Northwestern. And I'm also going to so check the picks page on Northwestern. But San Diego State was added to the card. I am on the Aztecs. If I had to go favorite play, I actually think it's Kansas. Yeah. I think it's Kansas -2. Just because in the fog, they play so good. So that's what I would lean. But I also do like the G-Dub 9.5 a lot. Mac, fire.
Yep. I'm on the Tommies in our lock battle. So you forgot Western Michigan.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Western Michigan is my first lock.
There you go. Happy hour Friday lock battle. Let's go Tommies. Let's get this thing done. We're both on the Synthesetter Skyline Chili. Xavier, I think they're going to be alive in this game. I don't know if they'll win, but I think they're going to give Houston all they can handle in their first road game. Take the points. Bethune-Cookman bounce back home game. Here we go against Incarnate Word. Another lock battle between Pick Dundee and I'll be in the building. The Mountaineers are going to beat Slick Rick Pitino. Wrong team favored. Let's go Mountaineers. Big win tomorrow night. Fairfield over Iona. I'm adding this one. I like that. Another home dog against Iona. Give me Fairfield. I think they're going to win this game outright. Mercer in the letdown spot for Georgia. Take the points. Little brother. Indiana, the Hoosiers. Home team over the Maryland Terrapins. We're both on GW at South Kakalaka. Too many points. Letdown spot with Clemson on deck. Canisius, we're laying it against Quinnipiac. I got Brown. I got the Brown Bears, baby, over Bryant. I like the spot here coming back home. I also like the spot here with Troy against Edwardsville. I'll lay the points with Troy, the Trojans. Fullerton as well against North Dakota. We like that spot. 2-4 team, laying points against a 6-1 team. Let's go. Fresno. Too many points against BYU at the Jazz Arena. Take the points. I think this is going to be a hell of a game. Favorite play of the night with you, Colby. Rock Chalk at the Fog. System play. We always take the Jayhawks at the Fog in these big showcase games on Kansas. And then Northwestern. I think they got a chance to beat Purdue back-to-back years. Give me the points. Sprinkle some on the money line. Hopefully Purdue can lose another Big Ten road opener. And then final one. Lock battle here in the San Diego Bowl. I got UC San Diego in the points. And, I think they might be a little live in this game.
You're crazy. Noah, fire away your locks.
So starting off with 2 lock battles here. Houston -7 at Xavier. And then Incarnate Word -1.5 at Bethune-Cookman. Then we go to Mercer +16 at Georgia. I think it's a great spot. You're catching Georgia off the Florida State win before their rivalry game against Georgia Tech. And Mercer, that's the little brother angle. We love those. Canisius -3.5 against Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac's just inconsistent. I have that at -8 for Canisius, actually. My favorite bet of the night. We're getting a neutral tag on this one. South Dakota State's playing in Sioux Falls. They're playing at the Pentagon. Give me the Jackrabbits -3.5 against Towson. Also, my second favorite play of the day. Another neutral tag that we're just getting them at discounts. BYU -14.5 against Fresno State. They've just been steamrolling people left and right so far this year. That was a lock battle. And then the final bet of the night, Kansas -2 against UConn. UConn has not been tested on the road in each of the last 2 seasons. Their only road game last year was against Florida, who was not an NCAA tournament team, or road non-conference game was against Florida last year. So their first road game of this season, give me Kansas.
There we go. Let's fucking go. The Jayhawks are the play, folks. Subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. If you're real hip, folks, in about an hour and a half here, I'm going to be on the SGP show, Sports Gambling Podcast. If you don't touch your screen, it's going to bleed into that. All right. I've already redirected the link there. We're going to be talking college basketball tomorrow and Saturday. So 8:30, you're going to get a Friday, Saturday college basketball SGP show, Stacking the Money Green. Ryan Real Money Kramer, Sports Gambling Podcast. Check it out. Folks, subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. We're live every single night. Also give us a follow on YouTube, youtube.com/the college experience. It's the hub for all of our college experience shows. I also host the FCS College Football Experience, which is cooking right now. Also the FBS show, which is just called the College Football Experience. Also host the College Baseball Experience with Noah Beanick and myself. And then don't forget Moneyline Mac hosts the Big 12 Experience, college experience, that is. Check that out. He also hosts the Ryan and Rush show. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Check out the Bottom Line Bombs with CJ Sullivan. And like I said, be back in about an hour and a half. Looking forward to talking to you and looking forward for Pine Bluff potentially covering this game. Folks, yes, let's go. Till next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours, and we out of here.